Hey guys, what's up? It's Jax and Wildy, and today we are back on AlphaCraft.
We're doing some more medieval building here in our city today. This week we are working on a grand medieval church.
So on stream this week, we worked on this church and we completed a whole lot of it, didn't we, Wild?
We did. We didn't realize just how much we'd get done, but we managed to get in both of the side walls and a big part of the roof. So what we've got to do now is to add some more details to the roof, and then we're going to get working on the front of the build. But yes, you're right, JJ. We do need to add some things to the sides. So what do we need for this roof? We need some stairs, some walls, and some
let's grab the scaffolding
bars.
and get a way to get up to the top as well, just to make it a bit easier for us.
Oh, good plan. No, we do have some iron bars.
Oh, I chopped a hole in the ground.
That's no good, JJ.
I can't pick this up. There we go. And place it that way.
Have you got a full inventory already, JJ? We haven't even started building yet.
It just wouldn't let me pick it up. There we go. I got it. Okay, so yes. Have you got the stairs and walls there, Wild?
Well, I've got some stairs and walls, but we're going to need quite a lot. I'm going to run back to our cave and grab some more iron bars.
I'll get some stairs and walls while you do that, and I'll climb up.
Oh, yes.
I'll meet shop there.
Oh, okay, JJ.
We're now on the roof, and we're going to get roofing and adding in roof details.
Yes, we've got the main spruce roof in, but to break up the large roof, which is made entirely out of spruce stairs, we're going in with this interesting pattern using walls, stairs, and iron bars, and it just makes the build look that bit more special.
It does. I'm adding in these walls up the top here now, Wild.
Once you get the hang of this pattern, JJ, you can kind of just go back and forth like a ziggy-zaggy machine.
Well, I'm going across and across, Wild.
Oh, you're going across and across, and I'm going up and down.
Look at that.
Well, this is going to cause some collisions. I just know it.
Okay, and
that's okay. Working in two directions gets things done quicker. I don't know if that's true.
I feel like it gets it done the same speed.
Well, I mean, if we believe that it's fast, then we'll go like the wind and get it done faster. Do. Stairs and slabs and walls.
And then,
oh wait, there's no slabs. What am I talking about? You know what, JJ? I'm going to start coming up the other side too. We've got to do that as well.
Good idea, Wild.
This is a massive roof, and we're actually going to be removing just a little bit at the front when we go to put in the front.
Bit of the roof, yes.
I'm doing this right. Yes, the front tower of the build, where we'll be having the bell and some beautiful stained glass windows. But sometimes, even though you might need a few extra materials when you're starting out the building stage, it is a lot easier to put in the base structure and then break away than try and leave it out as you go.
Yes, and it allows just to see your vision coming together. And
That's true.
When we add this front tower, you're going to notice that it sort of makes it look a bit more churchy and a little more ornate, little less ornate house-ish.
Well, that is true. It is a very important feature of a church. This particular church build that we're working on is inspired by a number of medieval churches from around Norfolk in the UK. So this is a verifiably medieval church shape. And instead of the typical church spire that you might see on later churches from the Victorian period, this one is going to have a similar sort of Crenel and Merlin type square top to the one we've got going on over on the Guildhall.
Over there.
Mm-hmm. And it also means that we're carrying that feature throughout the city, which is really good for continuity.
Yes, of course. Continuity is key. It's my favourite saying.
It even rhymes. Or
Not
rhymes. What's the
word?
word?
It's an alliteration, but it's not really an true alliteration.
That's the word. Good job,
But it's
JJ.
not a true alliteration because it's not the same letter. So, bit of an issue.
It's an imposter alliteration.
Yes, it's like a near rhyme. It's like a near alliteration.
An impostulation.
Wait, isn't an alliteration the same letter or the same sound? There's surely
I think it might be the same sound, but it must be even more special when it's the same letter.
That must be
like Wobbly Wilds.
Yes, Wobbly Wilds or Joking
and
Jax's.
Jumping JJ's. Oh, Joking JJ's. That even works better. Good job. Okay, I'm going in with the walls things here.
You'll have to
I'll toss you some stairs.
Okay, thank you, Wild.
And then we can keep going with this super design.
So our roof is officially like a porcupine. It's all nice and spiky.
Nice and spiky, and it looks really cool, doesn't it, JJ?
It does. Okay, so we are going to work on this front wall. Yep.
We can indeed. And while JJ's working on the wall itself, I'm going to start working on some of the details that we're going to need here. And I'm going to begin that by putting in... What am I putting in? I'm putting in a little post here.
And I'm making this sort of stone pattern going along here.
Using some stone brick.
A bit of a mix of everything.
Indeed.
Here we go.
Breaking up the wall like that is a really effective way
That looking right, Wild? Yep.
Yes, and maybe we could even use a little bit more stone because the idea here is it's kind of like the wall is breaking apart and it adds a bit more texture, you know? So we've got to put in a window here at the front. We're going to have one on either side. So I've got to keep in mind that we're raising this all up by one. So I want this at this level, and we'll need to put some planters here to deal with the extra height. And we've got to do this because the ground that we built this church on is not exactly level.
No, not at all.
2, 3.
We raised it up on the sides, didn't we?
We did.
Like some retaining walls almost.
Yep.
There we go.
I am stuck inside the build now. We need to put a doorway.
Doorways are pretty important, aren't they?
They are pretty important. And we're going to need a nice big grand one on this build, won't we?
We will. And here we go. We're going along.
Looking very good there, JJ.
Nicely here. Here we go. Put in lots of stone, and then we'll pop down and have a look at what Wild's up to, because she's currently working on the windows.
Well, not quite yet. I'm putting in this wall, and now I'm about to start working on the windows.
Actually,
I think.
Where do I want to go up to? I reckon I will stop here-ish for now. Wild. And
I reckon you could go up the whole way because I reckon go up the whole way, JJ.
Well, I'll go up to here, Wild, because otherwise any higher, I'm just going to be building it in the roof way. Because I don't think going up the hallway is the right thing to do because we're not sure where the actual tower spire is going currently.
Oh, that is a good point. All right, now for this window. Oh, hey, JJ, the other thing we need to do is we need to add some planters underneath each window.
Oh, we do. You're right. Do we have the stuff for those planters?
Do we have the stuff?
No,
we should do. We might need some dirt.
We don't have the trapdoors either. Oh, no, we can make the trapdoors here.
I have the trapdoors.
Oh, you do? Have you got the flowers?
Here's the trapdoors. Oh, I don't have the flowers either. I'm thinking we want to go with roses, tall ferns, some poppies, and maybe some...
You don't think poppies will be a bit too sort of small?
Well, I think if we mix in the heights, I think that'll be nice, you know?
Yeah, okay. Well, let me see. I'm just looking for...
We're looking for the flowers?
For the flowers. So 11 roses.
That sounds good.
Blue orchid. Did we say blue orchids?
No, I think it's just red, white, and green will be nice.
Red, white, okay, and green. Where is...
Keeping it simple with the colour palette for the flowers.
How do you make... Wait, hold on. Can you just place 2 ferns on top of each other to make tall ferns?
No, I don't think so.
Bone meal, a regular fern. Pretty sure you can do that.
You can do that.
Yep, okay.
And I'm working on a window frame, finally. Now, we had contemplated when it came to putting in the glass, having stained glass windows all the way around. But after looking at the build, and now that we have a better idea of what's going on at the front and the back of the build, we've decided that it would be more medieval to have just the stained glass at the front and on the tower, and at the back sanctum of the church.
Yes. We had Lily of the Valley, fern, rosebush. What was the other one?
Lily of the Valley, fern, rosebush, and the little, like, cute poof ball flowers.
Oxeye daisies?
No, they're like little poof balls.
Alliums?
Nope, they're white. White poof balls.
There aren't white poof balls here, Wild.
Yeah, they kind of look like popcorn.
Azure bluettes?
Are they white?
Yeah.
That's the ones.
Yeah. Well, sorry, yes, while
by the name, I always assume they're going to be blue, and they're not.
While we're saying that
imposter flowers.
Changed the glass. They are imposter flowers. We've changed the glass on these sides to just white, and we'll have the more stained glass in more central sort of
the more
highlight
locations of the tower.
Oh, I forgot to get dirt. Just regular dirt, Wild, or coarse dirt. Or rooted dirt.
Coarse dirt. Oh, if we have a heck ton of rooted dirt, but we will need quite a lot.
Yes. And let me go back and grab that. Running down here. Okay. Rooted dirt, where would that be? So we have all our dirts up here. We have coarse dirt. We have a load of rooted dirt, I think. 42. Okay, but yeah, we've got two stacks of rooted dirt. That should be plenty. Rooted dirt.
Rooted dirt. Flip. I'm marking in the outline of the tower as we go here. So this is centered, so that'll make things easier.
Do we reckon at the front have more of like a organized pattern within the...
Oh, that's a good idea. You know, JJ, I just thought of a problem.
What?
We were thinking of having planters here, but the trapdoors won't work, so just don't put a planter on the side.
Okay, I won't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that'll look fine. That'll look good.
We'll use some short ferns as well. Then on the sides, we can have more of an array of flowers.
Oh, thank you for leaving a gap there for my window to go in.
No problem, Wild. And
okay.
like this.
So this is just a rough marking in for the wall. But we know where the tower's going now, which will really help us with our placement. Now, for the rest of these. Okay. I am going to need to put these up on some stilts, but I'll get around to that in a minute. For now, I can start on this back one.
Put in the sort of front sort of entrance hall area. That's the wrong term for this church, where the tower will be going up here. Yeah, vestibule. That's the correct name. We'll have a huge tower going up here. And it will look very grand. Grand. What did I say? Grand. Grand.
It is going to be very grand. Going up, putting in this other detailed bit. What's the word? Buttress. That's the word, buttress. Putting in the buttresses. We can go on with a window, and then we can start towering. And I'm excited for that bit. It's going to look magnificent.
It is.
We've got to come up. We've got stairs. We've got to put in a hole for our window, so it's going to be
doing the same windows. Symmetrical. Windows need to be symmetrical when you are building a symmetrical build.
That is true. 1, 2, 3.
Otherwise, it's no longer a symmetrical build.
Well, yes, that is kind of the whole thing with
symmetrical
symmetry
builds.
Is that it's the same. Yes. Now, going up. I've got to put in this window frame now. Do. And the whole build here is made out of all stone-toned builds. So we're using textures here to really define the shape. In a build using different blocks, you don't have to worry so much about the textures because you've got different blocks to provide that difference. But here, the way we use texture is very important. So we're using just on the window frames, we've got the cobblestone and the andesite, and we won't be using that in the walls. We're just using that in the details because that separates the details from the walls themselves.
And it allows them to sort of stand out because otherwise they would blend into the walls. That's why using stone brick details on a stone brick wall makes the details sort of blend in and almost impossible to see. Here,
that is very
I'll make
true.
a quick stand. You'll guys be able to quickly see what I mean. So we have a stone brick wall, just like a little stone brick wall here. We have a stone brick stair just in the middle there, say a detail. You can see the pattern actually blends into the wall incredibly well.
And with some blocks like stone and andesite, the blend is even in more so because of the complicated or smooth pattern. The more complicated or the more smooth, the more blendy.
Yes.
When you've got kind of the in-between, it's kind of the least so, and then it gets more on either end of the design.
Andesite has got that complicated pattern, it makes it contrast and stand out from the other patterns as well, which is why it's great for details.
Oh, it's looking very good here, JJ.
Oh, it is.
I think we can start working on our tower soon.
I think we can too. Let's grab the materials for that. So let's get in the base wall of this. So we'll do the same sort of stone brick and stone mix of a pattern here, going up all the way up with just random bits of each. We're going to use majority stone bricks again. No, majority stone, because it's crumbling down this. And where are we going up to? About here, do we reckon?
Yes, I think we want to go up to... Yes, I would say about there. Hang on, I'll be able to tell you once I get these buttresses in more. Having the stone mixed in with the stone brick, another great benefit of that is, hang on, 1, I have to count. I can't count and speak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay,
Quick.
5.
Now you can finish the sentence.
Another great benefit of using some of the stone brick mixed in with the stone is it breaks it up from being just a flat wall. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit boring because there is such a lot of walls in this kind of build. It's so big. So if you go up one more, JJ, we should be at the right height. And then we're going to narrow down the tower. But for now, this should be good.
Okay, now I need to raise this other side up more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 5? It was. 1, 2, 3. Hi, JJ.
Hello, what? I'm going to need to
all
make
of our
some
walls and
stone
buttresses
brick.
are lining up. That is a very good sign.
That is a good sign. If they weren't, I would be awfully concerned.
Yes, we would be very concerned.
Now, we will be adding in a big, nice doorway and some windows and all sorts of things, but we're just going to get in the base wall to start with at the moment. And then we will add those things in.
Yes, we will. Again, this is another instance where it's much easier to break the things in like that afterwards.
You're right there, Wild. And here we go.
Now let's take a step back and have a look. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Blends in nicely with the added height in the foundation. We're going to need to keep in mind that since we are a bit lower here, let me see, I'll just break a hole in here for where we would have a doorway. That we might need to add a little step up to our door. And we also need to put some flooring in here.
Or Wild, we could have, like what we did in the, we could have this floor down here and then the step up into here.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that too. Yes.
That is the other
kind
option.
of separates the two areas.
Yeah, have a think about
and we
that.
could even, in this smaller area, have the floorboards just running straight along like this. Because there's not quite as much space to have a big, busy pattern like we have in here in the main section.
And busy patterns in small spaces can sometimes make it feel a bit claustrophobic.
Well, that's a good point too. But I would say we have got a really great looking build coming along here, JJ.
We really do. Look at all of these amazing sides and angles we have. Like, when I say sides and angles, I mean there is so much going on. Every angle you look at. On this side, there's the flowers and the beautiful walls. And if you just raise yourself up a little bit, there's all the pointy bits on the roof. Well, is there a name for these pointy bits? I pushed you off. I'm so sorry. You're dead.
Just killed me.
I'm so sorry.
You know, JJ, I don't really know.
And is there a point of having them? Do they stop crows?
Well, not particularly, apart from the visual aspect of them just looking really nice.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab... Oh, hang on a minute. I'm lagging. I'm having troubles and I'm lagging, JJ. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm not lagging anymore. Give me 2 seconds to grab. I've got stone. I've got to use a stone cutter to quickly make some slabs. And before we say that this part of the front roof is done, I did just remember what we need to do here is add a little edge like this going up with some stone brick.
We have to remove a bit of it.
Oh, ouch, that hurt.
We have to remove a bit, don't we?
Well, yes, for this bit, because we can kind of see where the tower is starting to go, I'm only going to go up to here for now and put my slabs on. But you can see how that little bit of stone brick just finishes off of the edge here.
We haven't got that on the other side, but we'll just act like it is.
Yes. It makes the edge of the roof look much more complete.
And more sturdy.
It does.
But yes, look at that. That looks fantastic.
High five, JJ.
Oh, ow, that was a laggy high five. High five.
High five.
Well, on this little rock here with the start of the tower behind us, that is going to be the end of this video. We hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.